When you have it, stand to your feet. Started a series on the first Sunday called Living by Faith. Living by Faith. And we want to continue our discussion on Living by Faith Part 2. You get to pay attention today because it's a lot I need to say today. Don't go to sleep. Don't blink. Amen. We got some good information to give you today. Hebrews chapter 11. I'm going to read from the NIV version. I just discovered this, that apparently there's 2 NIV versions out here. I didn't realize. Did you know that? I didn't realize that. I have an NIV at home that's different from the NIV in my tablet. But I like the way the NIV in the tablet reads it, so I'm reading. It's the same Bible. It's all the Bible. Amen. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see." This is what the ancients were commended for. By faith, we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made of what was visible. By faith, Abel brought God a better offering than Cain did. By faith, he was commended as righteous when God spoke well of his offerings. And by faith, Abel still speaks even though he is dead. By faith, Enoch was taken from this life so that he did not experience death. He could not be found because God had taken him away. For before he was taken, he was commended as one who pleased God. And without faith, it is impossible to please God, because anyone who comes to him must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who earnestly seek him. You may be seated. Living by Faith, Part 2. Faith is the confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Now, it's complicated to actually define faith. But recently, faith can only be described. Now, it's not that what faith is not important. It's just that it's more important that we understand how faith works. The Bible says here that faith is confidence, y'all, in what we hope for and assurance of what we do not see. First, the text says faith is confidence. New King James says substance. Faith is confidence. Now, faith is conviction of the truth of something. Faith is the conviction of the truth of something. It's a strong belief or trust, and it comes from a word that means to be persuaded. Faith is 3 things. Faith is an unwavering belief in God. It is an unwavering belief in God. First of all, his reality. He's real. Y'all don't know what to say to that. He is real. Secondly, his ability. He is able. He can do what you ask him to do. Then thirdly, his divinity. He is God. Yeah. Faith is an unwavering belief in God. His reality, he's real. His ability, he's able. His divinity, he's God. Now watch this. It says faith is confidence. Now confidence, watch this, y'all, is a strong assurance. It's a firm foundation. It's confident in that which has actual existence. Now figuratively, it means that when I have confidence, it means I can set something on it or set it under something and it will hold it up. Let me say it again. It means I can set something on that thing, or I can set that thing under something, and it will hold it up. It means I'm sick, but I've got God under my sickness. I put my faith under my sickness, and I know that while I am sick, he is a healer. It means the government is shut down, but I put shut down, I put faith under shutdown. So that regardless of the state of shutdown, I know I'm going to eat. Yes, sir. I know all of my bills will be provided. I know that God is able to make a way. It means that under any consideration. It means that what I'm experiencing in my life doesn't affect his truth. It means that regardless of the situation, he's still good. He's good whether it's good or not. He's good whether I'm good or not. He's good in good times. He's good in bad times. He's a provider under any circumstance. He's a healer under any circumstance. Even if he doesn't heal, he's still able to do what I need him to do. It means he is true under any consideration. Watch this, y'all. Faith is confidence. I said faith is confidence. I said faith is confidence. Look at your faces and tell that you're wrestling with this thing. Because sometimes in life, we just don't have the confidence. We know that God is real. We're just not confident. We know, oh God, he can do it. We're just not confident. We know that we've seen him heal other bodies. We're just not confident he can heal mine. We've seen him make ways in other people's lives, but we're just not confident that he's going to make a way for me. I've seen him do it in other people's lives, but I'm just not confident. But my brothers and sisters, faith is confidence. I feel like preaching. That's what happens when you stay home for a week. Faith is confidence. Now watch this. It is the faith that gives me the confidence. Which means I'm not confident because I have courage. I'm confident because I have faith. It means that if anybody can do it, God can. If anybody can fix this situation, God can. If anybody can make a way for me, God can. I'm not confident because I got courage. I'm confident because I have faith. It is my faith that gives me the confidence. It is my faith that keeps me going. It is my faith that lifts me up when I'm down. It is my faith that puts a smile on my face. It is my faith that gives me joy even though I'm hurting down on the inside, even though I'm confused in my mind, even though I'm worried about the situation. It is my faith that gets me through. How in the world can you press your way to church? My faith. How in the world did you get through that situation? My faith. How in the world can you smile when you're going through hell in your life? My faith. It's not because I'm not confident, because I'm courageous. I'm confident because I got faith. Oh, I wish y'all would let me preach that if it had not been for the Lord who was on my side, if it had not been for the fact that I believe, that's why David said I would have faith, except for the fact that I kept believing. I would have gave up a long time ago, except for the fact that I kept believing. I would have threw in the towel a long time ago, but I kept believing. Watch this. Because faith is a paradoxal confidence. It's a paradox because it is a confidence in things that haven't happened yet. Are y'all in here today? It's a paradox to this confidence because I have to have confidence in something that hasn't even happened yet. Faith, y'all, is a confidence in things hoped for. And it is a certainty of things not seen. And the challenge of faith is that we have more confidence in what we have and more certainty in what we see. Instead of living our lives confident in what we are hoping for and certain of what we cannot see, we live our lives confident in what we have and fearful of what we hope for. Yeah. What we have, y'all, is called sight. Are y'all in here today? Yeah. What we have is called sight. And sight is the antithesis of faith. Sight opposes faith. Sight contradicts faith. Which means, y'all, that faith and sight cannot coexist. Because if I can see it, I don't need faith for it. Oh, God. I don't need faith anymore for 3916 Bexley Place. We already in it. Now, last year this time, I needed faith because we didn't have it.
Yes, sir.
But now that I see it, I don't need faith for 3916 Bexley Place anymore. Now I need faith for what one church owns and not what one church rents. You're not listening. You're not listening. At first I needed faith just to rent something. We got that. God, you already did that. Now I've got to exercise faith for what one church owns and not what it rents. Y'all ain't gonna help me in here. I got this. This is called sight. But you need faith for what you don't see. Okay, let me help you. Verse 3 says this. Verse 3 says, by faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made of what was visible. One more time. By faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen, hallelujah, was not made of what was visible. Now watch this, evangelist, because we've been taught that God created everything, which is true. But we've also been taught that God created something out of nothing. But Hebrews 11 verse 3 doesn't say that. It says that what is seen was not made of what was visible, not what didn't exist. I'm trying to do the best I can here. It doesn't say that which was made out of nothing. It says that which was made out of what was not visible. And I realize, y'all, that God does not make something out of nothing. He makes something out of what is not visible, which means that just because we can't see it, that means it doesn't exist. And we're so discouraged because we can't see it. We get so moved because we don't see it yet. But God doesn't make something out of nothing. He makes something out of what is not visible, which means just because you can't see it, y'all, it doesn't mean it's not there. It's already there. You just ain't seen it yet. Okay, almost done. Faith postures the things we are hoping for and promotes the things we're destined for. Faith stimulates the things that develop us and agitates the things that hinder us. One more time, because I don't want y'all to miss this. I said faith postures the things we're hoping for and promotes the things we are destined for. Faith stimulates the things that develop us and agitates the things that hinder us. Oh God. See, the devil don't like your faith. It agitates him when you believe. It agitates him when he's throwing everything at you and you keep saying, I believe God. Well, you sick and you saying, I believe God. Can't pay your bills and you saying, I believe God. You in a situation and you saying, I believe God. Don't y'all know that agitates the devil? Yes, but just because you can't see it, y'all, doesn't mean it's not real. Because your faith is posturing you for what you are destined for, and it is agitating the things that are hindering you in your life. Three things that I'm going to my seat. First of all, faith inspires possibility. Faith inspires possibility. Watch this. The Bible says, now faith. Somebody say, now faith.
Now faith.
Come on, look at your neighbor and say, now faith.
Now faith.
It says, now faith. Now, I do agree, my brothers and sisters, that this word now is often overanalyzed. However, I do believe that this word now cannot be overlooked. Because now is a call to attention. It's a call to attention. It means that if the opportunities that are available now are not maximized, then now quickly becomes then. Okay, I'm just going to go on and read this script I got here. Now, y'all, it means if the opportunities that are available to us now are not maximized, then now will quickly become then. You see, you can do something now, but can do nothing about then. about now. But once now becomes then, that's wasted time. You can't get that back. And the truth is, y'all, we all wish that we could get some time back. We all wish that we could go back and do something different with the time that we have. But the truth is, y'all, if you don't take advantage of your now, then now will become then, and then nothing you can do about then when now becomes then. And the same is true with our faith, because even if it hasn't happened yet, I have to exercise the faith now. Because if the faith is not in action now, it affects what happens next. If you don't put the faith in place now, see what folk do is say, I'm going to wait till I get it. But no, you got to exercise the faith now. Because if you don't put the faith in effect now, it might affect you having it then. It's going to affect what happens next if you don't do something now. And y'all, there are some things in our lives that have been delayed because when then was now, we didn't put the necessary faith in action to secure the manifestation of the now of today. You missed it. One more time. I said there are some things in our lives, y'all, that have been delayed because when then was now, we didn't put the necessary faith in action to secure the manifestation of the now of today. It's a now faith. Look at your neighbor and say now faith. It's a now faith. I need to use it now, even though I won't get it until later. I gotta believe it now, even though I'm not gonna get it till later. I gotta act like I got it now, even though I won't see it. Y'all ain't gonna help me in here until later. It's a now faith. Watch this. It's a now faith. Now is a call to attention, but faith is a call to action, which means what I'm waiting for God to do, even though I don't have it, I've got to behave like it's mine. It means I can't wait till the battle is over. I got to shout now. It means I can't wait to thank him until I get it. I can thank him right now like I already have it. Y'all ain't going to help me here. While you waiting on the application to be processed, go on and thank him now. While you waiting on a call back from that job, go ahead and thank him now. While you waiting on the loan to be approved, go ahead and thank him now. Yeah. Verse 4 and 5, verse 5 and 6 says, but without faith, it's impossible to please God. Okay. All right, let me help y'all. It means your shouting don't impress him. Can I help you? I don't want you to think that your praise is doing God a favor. He said, because without faith, good God from Zion, it is impossible to please him. Because without faith, it is impossible to know him. You can't know him without faith. You can't believe him, y'all. I wish y'all could get this. This is better to me than it seems like it is to y'all. But without faith, y'all, you can't trust him. You can't lean on him. You can't depend on him. Without faith, it is impossible to please him. Because those who come to him must first believe. Okay, faith inspires possibility. Second, I almost finished, y'all. Faith improves usability. Wake up, y'all. This could be some good stuff right here. It's going to hurt you, but it's good for you. Faith improves usability. Verse 2 says, this faith is what the ancients, the forefathers, were commended for. This faith is what the ancients were commended for. Not for building the ark. Y'all ain't listening to me. Not for the 10 Commandments. Y'all looking at me strange. Not for all the great things they did, but for what they believed. It's not that Noah built the ark that pleased God. It's that he believed it was going to rain. He said, this offered. Verse 5, by faith, Enoch was commended. Yeah. Verse 7, by faith, Noah warned. Verse 8, Abraham made his home in the promised land. Watch this, y'all. God gives us faith, not just so we can have something from him, but so that we can do something for him. I'm trying, y'all. I said God gives us faith, y'all, not just so we can have something from him, but so that we can do something for him. There's no need in God giving you something if you aren't doing nothing. Okay, I'm trying to help y'all here. This is one of the major, you've been following the news, and I trust that you have. This is one of the major rebuttals of the Democrats to y'all's president for Donald Trump's request for $5 billion for war. It's because they've already allocated several billions for border security, and he's only spent less than $1 million of what was already allocated. So why would they give you more when you haven't even done anything with what you have? And I need to ask you, why would God give you more of something when you have not been using the something that you have? Oh, man, go help me in here. Oh, why would he give you more when you're sitting down on what you got? You want more money and you stingy with the money you got. God ain't gonna help me here. You want more job, a better job. You ain't even showing up on time with the one you got. God ain't gonna help me here. Why would he give you more of something when you're not faithful with what you already have? Okay, almost done, y'all. This is my 8th year of pastoring. April 9th will be my 8th year of pastoring. And I've seen people, and I know people that want to lead a ministry and ain't even on one. Y'all, they want more responsibility, and you trifling with what you're doing now. You independable now. Why in the world would God give you more when you're not faithful with what you have? The Bible says this is what the ancients were commended for. It means it earned them a good reputation. It means we still preach about Noah to this day because he had faith. We still talking about Abraham to this day because he had faith. We still, y'all, talking about Enoch because he had faith. This is what the ancients were commended for. All right, I want you to understand, y'all, that faith improves our usability. And we too often believe that the circumstances and experiences of our lives disqualify us from being used by God. You might be thinking that you dropped out of school and you've had all of these other circumstances. You had a baby out of wedlock. All these other things in your life that have happened that you have determined have made you unusable. But I hate to tell you that Jesus said, I came to save those who are lost. I've come for those. And your circumstances don't disqualify you from being usable. What makes you usable is your faith. All right, almost done, y'all. Third thing I want to leave with you. Faith increases our capability. Faith increases our capability. Faith increases my capability where my ability falls short. One more time. I want y'all to get this. Faith increases my capability where my ability falls short. Because there's a difference between capability and ability. Capability describes what you have the capacity to do. But ability describes the level at which your competence will allow you to do what you're able to do. Which means that by faith, we are capable of doing a lot more than we are naturally able. I'm trying to do the best I can. It means, y'all, when we have faith, we are capable of doing things that we are naturally not able to do. I've been able to do a lot of things that I never thought I was naturally able to do. But when you exercise and stretch out your faith, God will give you the capability and stretch you in areas beyond what you thought you were able to do. Here God is calling you to do something greater, and you're saying to yourself, I'm not able to God said, don't you know, I already know what you're able to do. But if you God stand up in you and exercise your faith, my brothers and sisters, you are capable of doing a lot more than you ever thought you was able. Okay, I'm going to my seat right here. Verse 13. All of this list, in Hebrews chapter 11, the writer gives this extensive and exhaustive list of those who exercise faith. Verse 13 says, watch this. All these people were still living by faith when they died. Verse 39 says, these were all commended for their faith, yet none of them received what had been promised. Y'all better listen. God had planned something different for us. Watch this. Okay, let me back up. He says, in other words, some of these people died still believing. God had promised them stuff. They hadn't seen it yet, but they died saying, I may not see it, but it's going to be done. I'm trying to bless y'all here today. And if I don't get it, my children are going to get it. Somebody's going to get what God promised. And he says, even though they had this kind of faith, they died believing. The writer says, we have something different. He said, we have something that they didn't have. As great as these forerunners were, as great as their faith was, I'm done right here, watch this. As great as the things that they did and believed God for was, we have something they didn't have. We have Jesus. They don't really know where to shout yet. I'm trying to teach you. They believed without Jesus. And we have something, y'all, they didn't have. We have Jesus that died on the cross for us. We have Jesus that they put nails in his hands and nails in his feet. We have Jesus that shed his blood on Calvary. We have Jesus that died on the cross. We have Jesus that stayed there all night Friday and all day Saturday, but early on Sunday morning got up with all power in his hand. We have Jesus who's our joy in sorrow. Jesus who's our hope for tomorrow. Jesus who's our way maker. Jesus who's our miracle worker. Jesus who's our redeemer. We have, oh yes. We have, I said we have Jesus. We have something that they didn't have. We have the blood that covers our lives. We have the blood that covers our situations. The blood that covers our sicknesses. We have Jesus. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to do this one next week. Let me stop right there. I'm going to go there next week. Yeah. He said, but all of these believed. They died still believing. Faith, y'all, is the confidence in what we do not see. It's confidence. It's confidence. It's confidence. It's confidence. And it's a paradox because you need faith to have the confidence. Y'all ain't listening to me in here. You need the faith to have the confidence. It's the confidence. And even if he don't do it, he's still able. He's still able. If he don't heal your body, it's not because he ain't able. If he don't make a way for you, it's not. That's what the text says. It says they died, Daniel, believing. Taking that last breath, they said, I know he's able. He's going to do it. Faith is confidence in what we hope for. And assurance of what you don't see. You don't need faith for what you see. You need faith for what you don't see. And it's what's next. It's the unseen that makes us fearful. It's what do I do next month if the government don't open up? That's what gives us anxiety. That's what makes us feel what's going to happen the next pay period. But faith is confidence. God, the same thing you did the last pay period.
Yes, sir.
You're going to do it one more time. Because he is our source. Our faith is in him. And God has a way of stripping us of our comforts to teach us how to trust in him. He'll let you miss a paycheck just to show you that he still can do it. Just to show you he was your source all the time. Faith is confidence. It's confidence in what we hope for. It's assurance about what we do not see. Come on, wish that.